maybe the watch your brain. Thank you so much.
You are more powerful than you think you are. Write it down. You are more powerful than you think you are, no matter where you are in life. If I was you right now, I would feel very inspired that you're in a room at Harvard. You have had the opportunity this weekend to hear so many speakers and so many statistics and so many ideas about partnerships. I genuinely would rather use the word friendships because that is what I believe changes the world. When your friend is suffering, when your friend is caught in a war, you do something about it. So the most important thing that we can do today is make a friend that is not in this room. And make sure that you pour into them with the most opportunity for them to have a successful life. That will be your legacy. I have a friend named Jacob. I met him 8 years ago. And I traveled to northern Uganda, and he told me he was abducted from his home, forced to carry a gun, forced to witness his brother killed in front of him. When I met him, he wanted to take his own life because he had no options. No one was really looking after him, and he felt that there was no hope on the horizon. He has just finished his degree in becoming a lawyer to fight for justice in his country. 8 years later, he's been to America many times. I've been back to Uganda to visit him. And at the core of what we're doing at School Children is just to say, these are our friends. These are our friends. And that's not to say you can't better yourself by reading and seeking out counsel and making the most wise, logical, statistic-driven decisions. But at the core of what you're doing, if you don't have a friend, then it's really in vain. Write this down. Intention rules your life. Intention rules your life. If you don't know what your purpose is in this room, I'm telling you, you need to leave this building, and your first and foremost goal is to find your purpose. I truly believe that when you are born into this world, you were given a very specific and distinct purpose for living. A lot of you are saying, I'm trying to find my purpose. I've been reading books, I've been hunting it out there. The problem is, it's meant for only you. Do you understand that? Your purpose is meant for only you. You know, because it's that thing that you've done which makes you feel most alive, where you feel most yourself, where it feels like breathing, you're in the flow. For some of you, it's cooking. For some of you, it's running. For some of you, it's doing math. That is your purpose. That is what you love to do. It calls to you, and when you don't do it, when you don't fulfill the purpose that is in your heart will eventually destroy you. So it is of your utmost importance to go and find that and write it down. The intention of your life is important. The intention of this year is important. The intention of the remaining of today. What is your intention? Know that and write it down. The truth is, the reason why students in this room are so powerful and have been powerful throughout history is because, in comparison to grown-ups, we have very little to lose as students, right? Well, we could lose our reputation, we could lose our credibility, and so it really is only this limited amount of fear that we have. And every large movement, from apartheid to the civil rights, has always been led by students. Because once you cross a certain barrier as an adult, you have so much more to lose. Family, a steady income, and so you're not willing to take that risk. Promise me today that as you grow, you won't quit cleverly. You won't quit on your passion. And when I say passion, I truly mean what it is defined as. Something you would die for. Something you would actually die for. That is what passion is. It is often misused, but you need to wake up to that purpose and to that passion that is within you. A lot of you already know it. A lot of you already know it. You're just too fearful to speak it into existence. Please speak it into existence. You playing small does not serve the world. I couple that with this idea. We are often confused in this culture, in this country, in this world, by this idea of, it's called the idolatry of magnitude. That the idolatry of magnitude makes us think that we're not successful if we don't get an award, if we're not recognized in a magazine, if we don't have tons of followers on Twitter, we don't feel like we matter. I'm telling you the truth today, the majority of us in this room are going to have to be anonymous extraordinaries. Anonymous extraordinaries. You do what you're supposed to do, and if no one notices, that is okay. That is okay. Don't get caught up in the celebrity, in the, we need $1 million. We need to do all of these huge things. The idolatry of magnitude will paralyze you to ever actually doing anything. So don't be confused. Behind Gandhi, behind Dr. Martin Luther King, behind Mother Teresa, behind Paul Farmer are tens of thousands, sometimes hundreds of thousands of anonymous extraordinaries to never be known. But what those individuals have done and are doing are saving lives, pursuing justice, and changing the world. It will not work if we are committed to staying anonymous and seeking after that reward and seeking out for that attention.